education is super powerful. So Rich Dad Poor Dad changes so many people's lives. Like that purple book is insane. So if you're listening to this and you haven't read it, which probably most listeners have, but still go out and get it right now if you haven't. I think it's just a game changer to change your mindset, right? But then what you said was, I had to get in the game. And so lots of people will get educated, listen to podcasts, all this stuff, which is super important. But then the actual pull the trigger on it is the hardest part, right? And what's interesting too is you were like, I found out I was in a tough neighborhood, but no regrets. I think a lot of people like either make big mistakes or like maybe even lose a little bit on the first deal. But again, that's pure education. Like the lessons learned are more valuable than anything. And so I like, again, if you've done this, you had like struggled through your first deal and you quit, that's no good either, right? Like stick to it because now you're armed with the knowledge to not repeat what you did. So you got this triplex. Then, so you never lived in that though, right? So you bought something else after that?
Yes, I bought, and I couldn't agree more, Eric, just to kind of cap that off. Like getting in the game and the lessons you learn along the way are just so important. Like I saw Alex Hermosi tweet the other day that hit home so well to this point specifically. He's like, on my way to my first 100,000, I lost 10,000. On my way to my first million, I lost 100,000. On my way to my first 10 million, I lost a million. And on the way to my first 100 million, I lost 10 million. And he goes on to say how it was, all of those things were like the price to pay for the education he got. And it's just a part of the journey. So it's a necessary evil. You're not going to not fail each step of the way. And it's just part of it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, one language that I kind of despise is someone says like, "Oh, it must be nice," or like, "It'd be nice if," kind of, like again, there is some luck in this, but like to step in the arena, you're that guy, like you or woman, you're like that person who goes out there and you're like, "I'm gonna be the person who gives it a shot," right? Then when you fail, then it's like another thing. Get up, even if it costs you some money, even if you're wounded or bruised, you got to go again, right? So like some of these things we make sound easy and they're not, right? Like real estate's not an easy business, not cheap, not free, any of that, but you got to go for it.